Cut check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trip. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight, switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I been finessing since the 6th grade, I might cut for fade. Blue face, money stacking tall, it's like 6'8". New rave, star shining only a face. It took me a minute, now I'm in the game. Wait a minute, I've been in it, like it's minute paid, hate. I begin to it, getting paid. Get away, gotta meditate. Get the guap, I'm praying and never stop. Wrists on froze, diamonds on me, do the milli rock. This yo, me when I hit the spot. Big bank rolls, used to post about a chicken spot. Had a chance, but you miss it. I can never fold, say you real, but you really not. Moving like a get you bending. Post like O'Neal, you ain't sending. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight, switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I been finessing since the 6th grade, I might cut her off if it fade. Wait, I just chicken straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid. I'm in BK10 up the freeway. I just made a I like, need a replay. I begin to it every night. What's the delay? Remember I was down, tables turned like a DJ. Shorty, you should leave your man, he a cheapskate. I can make a lot of bands on a weekday. She know that I'm the man, ain't no debate. I used to like it's eBay. I'ma do the dash like a relay. Money, I just put the cash on a 3-way. Going past through the speed race. Hey, I'ma cut her off. I need space. I don't want your heart. I just need. I've been on my grind, boy. You need skates. I got in the game like it's EA. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake. Gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if it fade. Wait, I just chicken straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid.
Yeah, I miss you.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the sack. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a
76ers control the tap. Nothing going here on that drive. Fires the three. Man, that was a tough shot.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
Pistons have it. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
37. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Alonzo Trier to Jackson.
Double. Don't let him split.
Shot from the lane won't go to Drummond. Working it outside. Knocked loose. Drummond. Tough make through traffic.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Jackson with it. Down by 1. Trying to cash in. Reggie Jackson, not that time. Reggie Jackson missed his first. That one goes.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
I got him.
Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that. On national TV, that's not a good sign.
Reggie Jackson, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. The official's ready. Let's see who can take the jump. Reggie Jackson, 3 for 4. Good start. Fires the 3. Rebound Drummond. Blake Griffin sizing up Butler. From the painted area, won't go down. Philadelphia with the basketball. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
Man, I've seen this kid play with some grown men prior to making it to the league. As my old friend would say, same pan, same grease.
To Nick Young. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Gets it in the right corner. 4-3. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Pistons ball here. The drive, right to the basket. To the basket goes Jackson, but his shot won't fall.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Driving right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Jackson with it. He'll run the offense.
I got it. Trap. Got it. Here I come. Watch out.
To Redick. Lets it fly from long range. That's playing with fire. J.J. Redick wide open. Good luck.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Team foul number 2.
Joel Embiid swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
His timing was a tad.
Substitutions, Detroit. Subbing in
To Drummond.
number 37.
Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Tobias Harris. To Simmons. Beyond the arc for 3. Pistons have the rebound. The possession in favor of Detroit. Kennard. For 3. Cleans it up. Works it. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
To Griffin. From long range, Embiid with the board. Out of bounds, last touch by the Pistons. Substitution being made in this one.
Entering the game for the Detroit Pistons. Number 14, Ish Smith.
To Simmons. Fires the 3. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim. See the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
To Drummond. Is Smith. The big fella, Andre Drummond. He's 2 for 2 now.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
My ball.
Goes to the right side. Redick. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Kennard. Fires the 3, drains it.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Hey, come set me one.
To Tobias Harris. Redick. 4-3. That's how you defend. To to Smith. The drive, right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Lets it fly from long range. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Sixers control it. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
Pick up, pick up, pick up. Got him. Jump, 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 jump.
Has a chance. Kennard shot off the mark.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Defensive foul to number 37. That's his.
Time to shuffle things up.
Hey, it's up here. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Substitutions, Detroit. Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. Going to launch beyond the arc. And he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with their three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
The assist from number 1, Reggie Jackson.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Sixers have the basketball. Beyond the arc for three. No good. That's great defense. Jackson with it. Down just a couple. For three. 3 homers in a game. How about a tough 3 from this Reggie Jackson?
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Jackson with it. His team up by 1. That one off the mark. It's no good. Glenn Robinson tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal. Here's a chance from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Reggie Jackson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. Can't convert the free throw. Deep 3 at the buzzer. First half comes to an end. The Pistons have the lead.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you this. Let's bring the fire.
Substitutions, Detroit. Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Got it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Right here, y'all get yours. I got ball. I got ball. Screen, come.
Griffin to Smith. The pass set it all up.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Here we go. I got him.
Kicks it around the perimeter. From long range. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Swings it. Fires the three. Knocks it down.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Knocked loose. Griffin. To Reggie Jackson. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Fires the three. Oh, that's how it's done.
Look, the reality is some players have it and some players don't. There's a reason why they call him the one.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy two on the other end after the turnover.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
To Smith. Jackson. Missed it. Count the basket.
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
Now the Pistons going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk.
Substitutions, Philadelphia. Substitutions, Detroit.
4-3. Trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark. To Alonzo Trier. Down to Young. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
It's Detroit's ball. Tough make through traffic.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Pistons. Time for some new personnel into the game. To Butler. Lets it fly from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Galloway. Tough matchup against Butler. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Won't go down. To Alonzo Trier. Slam. Dunk, Alonzo Trier.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
There you go. Watch him. I got you here. Right here. Right here.
Curling inside. And strokes it.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Screen coming. Joel Embiid rejects it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Working the outside. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Beyond the arc for 3. Not going down here. Nice touch around the basket with the tip. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Alonzo Trier for three. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Jose Calderon, guarded by Jimmy Butler. Rebound cleared by Philly. Almost, but no good. To Alonzo Trier. Young.
Right.
Here's a chance from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. To Tobias Harris. From long range, he drills the three.
And here's a setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
37. That's his.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Substitutions, Philadelphia. Stepping in, number 1, Reggie Jackson.
Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Count the bucket for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. Jackson to Nick Young. Size up the defense. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
I'm not sure if it's
away. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
That's going to be out of bounds. Coach has seen enough. He wants.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Fires the three.
That's his second personal foul.
First one, count it. Missed the middle one. One more coming. Jackson with it. His guys down big. Goes to the right side. Alonzo Trier. Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Fires the three, trying to hit 50, but it's no good. 4-3, not getting the bounce. Joel Embiid, looking good, 4 for 5.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
To Nick Young, has a look. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, That's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3.
Oh, yeah, get your money, man.
Joel Embiid pins it. Ooh, 5 now.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Lets it fly from long range. That no good. Off the mark. To Jackson. Mike Scott able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
First one goes down. It's the second. One more coming. Whoops, that won't go. Jackson with it. Down a bundle.
Let's go.
To Alonzo Trier. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Philadelphia with the basketball. Alonzo Trier to Nick Young. Now a steal by Philly.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Jackson with it. He'll run the offense. Gets to the basket and scores.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the iron. And a putback slam.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Pistons have it.
Go, trap this. Come on, we got it.
Shoot. I got rebound.
Got it. Good trap. Good rebound.
Shot from the lane won't go. To the rim. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Jackson with it. Looking to make something happen. And finishes strong.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Pistons ball here. To Reggie Jackson. Mike Scott with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Kicks it around the perimeter. Tosses. Oh, nice find for the basket.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Joel Embiid with a piece. Incredible. 6 tonight. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Pass to the rim. Pistons come away with it. To Nick Young. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up. Screen right. Screen right. Screen right. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Nothing going here on that drive. Alonzo Trier. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Jackson. Beyond the arc for 3. That's rebounded by Embiid.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Pointer, and now a free throw on the trip. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
To Nick Young. The rebound belongs to the 76ers. For 3, I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
To Drummond. From the painted area, won't go down. Here's a chance from long range. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Out of bounds. Last touch by the Pistons. It remains Sixers basketball. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Has a chance, and he hits.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
From long range, cleaning the arc, slams it home on the putback.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Can you stance? It's coming. Can you stance? Yep, I got him. I got him. Here we go.
Isolation. Give me the rock.
Straight on 3. At the buzzer, the Sixers are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
Hey, I've been going and going like the Energizer. Yeah, I'm supplying no like Elijah. In the cut, no, my run a compartmentalizer. They say life is important. If that is the case, then I'm feeling surprised. And no, I am not an advisor, but I do advise you to pay attention. Never need to let you know.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. First off, bow down, cause this feel like midnight club at D-Town. What's up? Double edition, new keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking, knees cranking. You see what Pete cranking? I mean, listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grating. I mean, face it, y'all the cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies. This thing with the whole posse in its fit, just asking to just rob me in these kicks, just asking to start rocking, but you ain't gotta ask, just watch me. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song.
Out the I don't need no glass. This is all me, so please don't ask. Ballin' on a budget, gotta make this last. Nick driving reckless, hoping we don't crash. Pull up mad deep with all my little bro just dropped your rent on denim. In the back with my feet up kicking. Belly out with my shirt that's linen. I'm just trying to vibe, yeah, we out here gigging. Two-stepping, just out here killing. Getting hot in here, plus done kicked in. I need to slow down for your boy gets kicked out. Still feeling myself, just socializing. But you better not ask me to start freestyling. Honestly, I don't like the nightlife, fool. Since I'm here, I guess I'll enjoy the lights like you.
See you sweat. See you sweat. See you sweat. See you sweat. Yeah. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah. Hands up like black and white. See you sweat. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight. See you sweat. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah. Lights on. Go ahead and keep the lights on.
Ha ha! I beg man, shut up. Let me see you down at my like my like my like I love the weekend girls up, let me see you darling. I love the weekend girls up, I bet you can. I love the weekend girls up, let me see you darling. I love the weekend girls up, I bet you can. My mommy said I could be anybody. I said I want more money than I'm money. Break bread with that guy who made the Bugatti. Lifestyle is get money on everybody. Painting wife, put money to something. One who understands why I'm always. Who told you I can't handle man? You're on the floor, I'm still holding man. Got me talking. Yeah, let me see you down there. I love the weekend. Cisco on my Why you surprised when I buy you? Who told you I ain't got no money? Who told you I can't handle money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Come be talking. Hey, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Now that you can. I love the weekend. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Now that you can. Oh, I swear that I'ma show them mommy. They wish now they put down money. All them clowns never held nothing. And they go space now in the bandwagon. Right round town in my back. Don't be talking. Hey, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. See you, darling. I love the weekend. I bet you can. I love the weekend. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. I bet you can. My like. My like. My like.
Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms on no vans. And she telling all her friends I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms on no vans. And she telling all her friends I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't play no games. See these diamonds in my chain. Yeah, I took it to the think she for the fame, so I'm in my range. Ooh, get that money to the top, never stop. That work, but I'm the man. Cuban diamonds dance. Had the friend, I might put it on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms on no vans. And she telling all her friends I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms on no vans. And she telling all her got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the. They hit my fault, they want me. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, and that's me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shows. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk, cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh, really now? Aight, man, let's get it done. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill. I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. You know I gotta give them what they ask for. Like Tupac spitting at the tabloids. I'm Will Smith hanging with the bad boys. Get it done with where I'm from, they never had much. Waters and crackers when they had lunch. Everyone quick to do it. No living like 5. Still got a heart.